You look so much like you've just like interloped into this situation.
Hi. I thought the party was going, like, that party was whack.
Yeah, I'm coming in here and
I'm just not quite sure who I am. Like, so I'm going to be doing my... Great, cool, doing a YouTube video.
Okay, cool.
The BAFTAs, now I didn't see that darn movie show.
Hello, people of YouTube. I am here today with my very special guest, my BAFTA winner, the BAFTA winner of my heart, Ailsa Joy.
The Falling Star Award.
The Falling Star. So yeah, we just watched the BAFTA, so we did something what I guess would be called like a BAFTA challenge. So before the ceremony, we basically wrote down our predictions and our wants, like our Christmas list of movies that we wanted
in an
to
ideal
win.
world.
Yeah, if we were gods, this is what we would want it to win. So now this is after the ceremony. We've had some drinky drink.
What? Oh. I was very
way.
proud. I was very pleased with sound.
You pleased with sound?
I was very pleased with
as
sound.
a concept. So we do sound first. So
So Whiplash.
Whiplash. It was double whiplash. Did you put double whiplash?
I did. Double Whiplash. That's from a terrible car accident.
Oh god.
A terrible jazz car accident.
I was going to say that's the plot for 50 Shades of Grey. Double
Oh.
whiplash. So yeah, we got what we wanted.
With sound.
With sound.
God damn.
The most important category of the night. So yeah, good on Whiplash.
With music, I mean, Interstellar was robbed. I think I fought pretty hard for Interstellar in all the categories. It's one thing.
Which I have not seen, and
have no desire to.
Yeah, she knows my thoughts on Christopher Nolan, so we don't go there.
Civilizations will rise and fall, and I will still like Christopher Nolan. And Clarice will still not.
I think if we ever stopped being friends, it would be over the fact we just disagreed.
When I start going out with Christopher Nolan.
Feel like I just can't hang out with you when he's there. So yeah, so should we do production design?
Production design that was well deserved.
Category, yeah. So did you say you wanted Grand Budapest as well?
Yes.
So that was another one, like sound. We wanted Grand Budapest to win. It won. Very pleased.
Clarice introduced me to Wes Anderson through, I think, what was his last one?
Moonrise Kingdom.
Moonrise Kingdom. If you've ever doubted Wes Anderson before, then Moonrise Kingdom followed immediately by Grand Budapest Hotel.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that would be, so for animation, what did you say for animation?
Oh, I said Lego Movie on behalf of you.
Oh, thank you.
I thought I'd make a kind of an effort.
Yeah, and that was Lego Movie wanted to win, Lego Movie won, because everything is right with the world.
Yeah. Makeup. Fine. Not fussed.
Yeah, I wanted Grand Budapest to win, and I didn't think it would. I didn't think it would win so many awards, which was really cool.
It was a shame that Mr. Turner didn't get more.
Yeah, especially because they were like honouring Mike Lee, and it's a bit of like a...
Yeah, and his masterpiece film.
We think you're great, but just like not this year.
Your films as a blob are great.
Great.
Individually though, we might give you costume design.
Yeah. Best British film. Theory of Everything. So yeah, I thought Imitation Game was gonna win, but I slightly preferred Theory of Everything, so I guess that's good.
It's not a huge, like, glowing report.
But yeah, on to things I was more excited about. Supporting actor, J.K. Simmons. We both wanted J.K. Simmons to win.
Yes.
He won.
It's just
very good.
It's nice seeing someone who's not, 30 and perfect looking. Not that J.K. Simmons is not a hot man, but it's quite interesting.
Yeah.
It's nicer.
And I liked that he won it for playing an unlikable character.
Yeah.
Because there's no trace of, like, Stephen Hawking. Like, I guess you couldn't make Stephen Hawking unlikable, because that'd be really bad.
Good villain movies.
Yeah, to win for just a good, and not even like an outright villain, just like a person
an antagonist.
Someone who's just unlikable but real at the same time. So.
Supporting actress.
Yeah, so we both wanted Emma Stone to win because we both love her.
And I haven't seen what was the winner?
Patricia Arquette. for Boyhood.
Which, yes, I wasn't unhappy with, because
Yeah.
Keira Knightley, it's not her best performance by any means.
Yeah.
And I kind of thought they'd go with her by default, because she seems to get them every time she does a period movie.
It's an automatic nominate. Because it's weird, because I would have thought the one to nominate her for would have been A Dangerous Method.
And I say Atonement.
Yeah, it was stuff where it was just interesting, it was challenging for her to do, and she did a good job in this.
But then, so I'm quite glad that it went to something that... And Patricia Arquette, in all her interviews, she seems like a cool lady.
And yeah, I really liked her performance in it. It was the kind of thing where you almost didn't... It was really nice because it wasn't showy. I didn't really think about her performance until she got nominated, and then I was like, yeah, because I actually thought of her as just being that person's mother. For cinematography, Michael Keaton. Just so desperate for him to win.
Something.
Please. But I guess it's a Birdman.
What, cinematography?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Interstellar should have.
Yeah. I thought it would be Birdman just because is Emmanuel Lubezki and everyone.
Yes, well, you know your cinematographers and I don't. I'm only basing it on looks, which is very shallow of me.
On the actual job that they did.
Yeah.
I think we got to Rising Star.
Oh, that was a shame.
So, yeah, because you really like Shailene Woodley.
Well, yeah, Shailene might say a lot of crazy banana stuff, but man, is she a good actress.
Should we start with Best Actress first? I had a feeling Julianne Moore would win, but I haven't seen.
Yeah, no, which is not the worst thing in the world.
I mean, she's just
the worst
wonderful.
thing in the world.
I don't know.
She's
she's just so good at crying.
I really wanted Rosamund Pike.
Yeah.
I think Rosamund Pike is going to get robbed this year. Just at all the festivals. Just people going to rob her in the street. She's going to come and take awards that she's already won away from.
Murderer.
Because she's been so wasted for years and years and years. She's just been given, from the Bond girl.
Bond girl roles.
And I think she's a little bit mad. Like from her interviews and the little I know about the woman as a person, I think she's slightly nuts, and that's so much more interesting.
Yeah, she seems like an interesting person who could do a lot with her career.
Just I had no expectations of that film. I think it was amazing.
Oh, I don't know. I put Amy Adams just
because you love Amy Adams.
I really love her, and I thought she was incredible in Big Eyes, and such an interesting take on a very fragile character, and I think something that a lot of other actresses might have played her in a way that just let her be submerged in the movie, and she just shone. And I don't know. I just love her. She's my Amy. And yeah, Best Actor.
I was really pleased about Ralph.
He didn't win though. This is in some alternate universe in which Ray Fiennes won.
It's because I've ticked Ralph Fiennes. Because I just Ralph Fiennes tick.
Yes.
Yeah, no, Eddie, I thought it was a really sweet acceptance speech, and his girlfriend was just so happy.
I really liked Michael Keaton in Birdman.
Finish that sentence. I really liked Michael Keaton.
It's not anymore. So best film? We both won
Jurassic Park. I think Jurassic Park is just a masterpiece.
Wow, Jurassic World next year. It's gonna win. Sweep the BAFTAs. Best film, Boyhood, which I guess is not too surprising, really.
I remember you feeling very lukewarm about it when you first saw it.
Yeah, I think it's the problem with Boyhood is just because of the hype of it. It just I had that feeling going in of this is the best film of our generation, and I didn't feel like that. I thought it was a really nice movie, and gives you, I don't know, it's a nice feeling to feel nostalgic in that way and go to the cinema and remember your own life and think, yeah, this is where I was in 2005. But I think, in terms of the film itself, the actual lines and scenes and performances and characters are sort of don't strike me as particularly remarkable. But I think it's cool to see it win things, because it's rare that at award shows you see something that's so filled with love. Like, it was made with so much love, and you can tell from the everyone who worked on it. It was such a fight to get made, and everyone put so much into it.
It's like that painting that guy did. They did an amazing documentary about it a few years ago. This guy who spent, I think it was 12 years, painting the picture of Marilyn Monroe sketching it in incredible detail. It gave 12 years of his life, and the point of the art was in the fact that he had devoted 12 years of his life to this drawing, and then he sent it to Andy Warhol, and he went to Andy Warhol to show it off, and Andy Warhol said, well, it's beautiful, you've got the detail in her skin, but it's that picture of Marilyn that everyone knows. You didn't pick, an ordinary woman's face. You didn't pick... Andy Warhol didn't want it, so he went back and worked as a waiter, and the whole point of the documentary is you just see the toll it takes on this artist. Is that this is his baby, because he's put 12 years, and that's the art. The finished product is not really here or there.
Yeah, it's in the... Yeah, I think that applies perfectly to Boyhood, because, when you said, why didn't you just paint someone you knew a woman, a lot of Boyhood feels like... Well, there's, a bit where she, marries this, alcoholic husband, but it's such, a parody of, all, movie alcoholic husbands. So it feels we know this is really familiar to us. So yeah, it's interesting to make that comparison, because it does feel so overly familiar, Boyhood, in a lot of ways. But yeah, just in the feat of it taking that long, and just the fact that everyone put so much into it, and I think it's cool to see that get recognised, as opposed to something I don't know, Imitation Game, which I'm sure people cared about it, but it wasn't a risk to make. No one put anything on the line to make that movie. They knew it was going to be successful.
As soon as they got, those 3 stars signed up, it's a hit already.
Yeah, and
the subject matter is incredibly important and deserves, even though it has been done. Yeah. They've made endless TV programs about it, and about the real man, because he was an extraordinary man. He didn't need to be Benedict Cumberbatch to be extraordinary.
Yeah, it's finally, Benedict Cumberbatch has given us the license to care about Alan Turing.
I'm sure Benedict Cumberbatch, basically, if you asked him to play any famous person from history, if you ask him to go away and play Florence Nightingale, he'll do a beautiful job.
Yeah.
But that person was extraordinary before.
Yeah. And Smaug was always extraordinary.
You didn't need to make a biopic of Smaug's life. In summing up, I think Interstellar should have been nominated in the first place for a lot more.
Yeah. I think all the awards should have gone to Mordecai.
You dirty, dirty girl.
I feel gross saying it. I'm going to wash my mouth out with soap. Yeah, Mordecai 2015. Alright, should we do this again for the Oscars? Would you like to join me on this crusade?
I'd love to.
Yeah, so we'll see you then. That was no one's good. You did it really well, and then I sounded like a horse. No.